citizen action group of this neighborhood, and we've been working on this cleanup for about a year and a half.
I'm Sangeeta, and I'm also part of the group we call the Neighbourhood Cleanup Crew. We have a Facebook page, and we've been recording it in the hope that other people will also see and do the same.
I'm Yashwanti. I'm also part of this group. We're here every week or every other week with a lot of interested children who have been taking this on as something that they are concerned about, and hopefully we are grooming the next generation of concerned citizens for Bangalore.
Living in this neighborhood, and we've decided to adopt this section of the neighborhood. We don't want to wait for the government to wake up and do these things, because this is where we live. We want it to be a clean environment for our kids. So we are encouraging the kids to do volunteer work every weekend. We've been coming out here for maybe 1.5 years on Sunday mornings from 7 to 9. By doing this, we hope the kids learn to keep their environment and their space clean. And we hope that more kids would join in and just come along on a Sunday morning. It doesn't require much, skill, but it's very rewarding for the kids to see something good happening around them.
So it's actually a big shame, right? Because one, we are paying taxes to the government, and this is actually the work of the government to do. But we choose to do this because we feel that one, we need to keep our neighborhood clean. But like Sonali said, we also need to show our children how to be sensitive to their environment. And the children actually are great. They are learning many aspects because these paints don't come free, right? And nobody is paying for them. So the children actually either funded themselves or have gone from house to raise funds. So they have gone and said, look, we are keeping the environment clean. So people have donated generously because everybody is tired of having the government and the civic bodies not do anything, right? So they are also contributing. Then we are buying the paint. Then the kids come and do this.
A couple of messages. One is to the authorities who are supposed to be implementing the laws. The laws exist, but the implementation seems to fall short. We need stronger penalties to make sure that this doesn't happen again and again, because otherwise we find that we're doing repetitive work. We're covering the same area again and again because the same thing keeps happening. So we need some solution. One idea was perhaps to have a centralized place where people can put up posters if they need to advertise, but not all over every available surface, because that really makes the city look terribly ugly. To the people who are putting up the posters, surely in this digital age there are better ways of marketing. You don't need to be sticking posters. You can send messages, you can use social media. There are other ways of advertising. So this is really a terrible way of advertising or sending your message across to people. To the people who watch us doing this day in and day out, we would be very happy to have more volunteers. And the more number of people we have doing this in more pockets of the city, the quicker our city will get cleaned up and the better it will look.
Thank you.
My name is Maya. I study in 11th standard.
My name is Shivani, and I also study in 11th standard.
Okay, so we've been starting since 2015. We've cleaning up posters and around this flyover area. So we've been taking out billboards like this, which are advertisements, and we've also been cleaning up the posters and painting on the walls. So,
and it can get frustrating when they put up posters for their birthday and they put it in places where they shouldn't be. Especially when we paint and they put posters and bills over it. Yeah.
It's very frustrating when they keep putting on posters over all the work that we've already done. So we have to keep doing the same area over and over again, and it's very saddening and it's very frustrating also. So yeah. putting up many posters about like birthdays, and they're talking about working from home, and they're also talking about like renting out PGs and the paid guest style rooms. So if they're advertising, they should do it only for a short period, and they themselves should take it down afterwards, after that period of the event is over. And also also the educated people are also doing it. It's not just everybody.
My name's Kahan, and so I'm in 9th grade, and we started doing this about maybe 1.5 years ago. And so basically we're doing this because, first of all, there's no one else to do it. And then there's this Indian mentality that like we should just leave everything as it is, and that there's nothing we can do about it, and we'll just leave it. It'll happen.
So how this idea came for you?
So there's a group called the Ugly Indian, and so they do spot fixes like this where they choose an ugly spot and they fix it. They fix it and it remains like that. And whoever sticks the posters, they don't come back. So they don't come to our area very often. So we decided that we can just take it up over here using their ideas. And so that's how we... Many different types of posters that we've dealt with in all this. There's PG posters, and there's also all these... BBMP, they put out a law that you're not allowed to put illegal posters, and they're breaking the law by sending their people and putting it up. So there are ways which we have dealt with this. We've seen PG posters, to-let posters, and like all these schools, all sorts of posters. And my message for the youngsters is that you can join in. There's hardly any effort that you can take to join in with us. So it's not that hard. You just have to spend a few hours with us on the weekends. And if you volunteer, and if everyone in the city volunteers, then the whole place will be fixed.
Yeah.